Hello and welcome back to my Animal Crossing series. This is the third episode in my new series showing life on Raeberry. In this episode we are going to find the rest of our villagers, we are going to get our island to 3 stars, and we are going to hold the KK concert. And for the KK concert I actually have something special up my sleeve. Instead of hearing the stock Welcome Horizons theme sung by KK Slider himself, you're actually going to be hearing me singing my song Second Chance. My song Second Chance was featured on the Music Career Mastermind graduate compilation album Hey Mom, Just Want You to Know I'm Not Crazy, and that album celebrates its 5th year of being out on Thursday, January 15th, 2026, which is also the day that the 3.0 Animal Crossing update comes out. So I wanted to show my appreciation for being on that album a little bit early. I'm wearing my MMVS 15 crew neck to celebrate 15 years of Melissa Mulligan Vocal Studio being active, and Melissa Mulligan is the one who hosts Music Career Mastermind. And it's also really crazy that this has a 15 at the bottom because the album was released on January 15th, so I think that's really fun. I did play a little bit before recording this video, so there's a couple things that did happen on the island prior to this recording. Number one, Bertha asked to move out, so we will be filling up her plot today. And we also got the Able Sister shop construction kit, so we'll be able to start being in the Able Sister shop today. This is also going to be the last time you see my face for the majority of the video, because I've decided not to record my Animal Crossing gameplay with my face cam anymore. That way I don't have to worry about looking all nice and worrying about what I look like, and just enjoy playing the game. So let's enjoy playing the game together and let's get started.
The very first thing I did in this play session was go to Resident Services and invite Azalea to my campsite via her amiibo card. She was very excited to come visit, and I was equally as excited to have her on Raeberry. I visited her in her tent, and she wanted me to make her a garden bench, so she gave me the recipe, and I made her one with the materials that I had. Then I went back to her tent to give her the garden bench, selected it from my pockets, gave it to her, and she was very thankful. The next thing I did was go to a treasure island to invite Aurora to my island. That way I didn't have to wait to get her to my island via an amiibo card. Since I was on a treasure island, I also went ahead and picked up some new items for my item catalog with the pocket space that I had left. The next day was when Aurora officially moved in, and I stopped by Resident Services to invite Azalea to my campsite a second time. This time, she was even more excited to come and visit. Also, while I was in Resident Services, I bought some more land from Tom Nook for 10,000 bells. I will be setting this home up for Fuchsia, and I'll be getting her via a treasure island. I found the perfect spot for this new home by all the other houses on the west side of my island, close to my airport. I also visited Aurora today to say hi to her as she was still unpacking from her last treasure island. Next, I visited Azalea in her tent again, and today she wanted me to make her an unglazed dish set. Of course, I made it for her and delivered it to her, and she was very thankful with the result. The next thing I did was go to another treasure island to pick up Fuchsia. Fuchsia is my favorite villager of all time, so of course I had to have her on Raeberry. I did a little bit more shopping on this treasure island while I was there, and then the next day is when Fuchsia officially moved in. After the announcements, I went to Resident Services to invite Azalea back to my campsite, and she was very excited to be back for a third time. I also asked Tom Nook if I could build another bridge, since that's something that contributes to the island's ranking. Speaking of the island's ranking, Isabel let me know that we are at 2 stars now, so we're making some progress. I visited Azalea in her tent, and today she wanted me to make her a pond stone. After I left her tent, I placed the bridge behind it. I was easily able to craft Azalea's pond stone, and I was also able to deliver it to her in a timely manner. Azalea was very thankful for this pond stone, and I went ahead and went to Tom Nook, paid him 10,000 bells so I could go set up Azalea's house. I set up Azalea's house on the west side of my island by the other houses that I have there, and then I went to Azalea's tent to deliver her the news that a plot was available. Azalea was very thankful for this, And the next day is when she officially moved in. But I wasn't done inviting Amiibo to my campsite. Today, I invited Etwa, one of the Sanrio amiibo, to my campsite. I love Etwa's colors, and normal villagers are so sweet. I've also never had a sheep villager on my island, so I'm really excited to welcome her to Raeberry. I visited Etwa at the campsite, and she had me make her a rocking horse, which I was able to easily make. I also went ahead and placed another housing plot, and went to another treasure island to pick up one more villager, Spike. Now normally I'm not a big fan of having two of the same species on my island, since Azalea and Spike are both rhinoceroses, but I'm also not the biggest fan of how a lot of the cranky villagers look, and I think Spike is a top tier cranky villager. I'm also a very big fan of his aesthetic. Of course, since I was on a treasure island, I did more shopping, and the next day is when Spike officially moved in. I also stopped by Resident Services to check on my island rating now that I had 4 new villagers on Raeberry. Here's a dramatic reading of how that went.
Yes! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Raeberry, man. Hearing about how chill it is, I'd go if I had the chance. KS. Hold that there just a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Am I hallucinating, or was that feedback assigned by a KS? Yes, there it is, very clear. KS. And the penmanship is quite striking, if I do say so myself. Could it be? Can it be? It must be! That message is from the one and only KK Slider! What?! I can't believe it! We finally achieved our goal of bringing our island to the attention of the KK Slider! Not only that, but he said he's looking for an excuse to visit! Then what are we waiting for? Yes, yes! Let's offer him the chance to hold a concert on our shores! It's actually going to be in the plaza. Strike while the iron is hot, they say! Ah, hello! Do I have the pleasure of speaking with a Mr. KK Slider? Yes, yes, I'm with Nook Incorporated, located on Raeberry. Yes, indeed, we did. We greatly appreciate your valuable feedback. That's actually why I'm calling. If you're truly interested in visiting Mr. Slider, we would be happy to host you and your musical stylings. Yes, quite. I see. Oh my! You mean? Thank you so much! Yes, I'll be sure to mail you all the details straight away! The entire island will be looking forward to it! Thank you again! Yes, yes! Talk to you soon! So, what did he say? He'll do the concert! That's right! KK Slider is coming here! Amazing! Congratulations, sir! He could be here as soon as tomorrow, but he has to check his schedule, of course. Felicia! Can you believe it? We finally turned our goal into a reality! We'll spread news of the concert via our island broadcast system. I do hope you'll be in attendance, Felicia. You simply must hear KK play. Yes, yes, you must.
Even though I had just had a really, really long conversation with Isabel and Tom Nook in Resident Services, I wasn't done there yet. I went to the Nook stop, and I also invited Etwa back to my campsite for the second day. I went to visit her in her tent, and today she wanted a wooden block bed, which I was able to happily make for her. I crafted it, and then I gave it to her back in her tent, and she seemed to enjoy it very much. I went ahead and skipped to the next day, and this is when the KK concert was happening. Isabel announced it in her announcements, as you see here, but you're not actually going to hear KK sing in this video. Nope, you're going to hear me instead.
Driving to school, the first day of 11th grade. It's 8 a.m. first period is starting real soon. I'm trying trying to get everything in line, when suddenly I walk through the big glass doors and you're the first thing that catches my eye. We were kids when we fell in love, but all the choices we made were kind of messed up. The direction we were heading was something brand new. Ooh, ooh, everyone deserves a second chance, and everyone deserves a shot at making love last. I know that all of this is true, 'cause I gave my second chance to you. Ooh. On fire, I'm getting kind of tired, 'cause these words and opinions are coming at me left and right. What in the world could get in our way of feeling something on that first day? This is a story that no one in history can write. Oh, we were kids when we fell in love, but all the choices we made were kind of messed up. The direction we were heading was something brand new. Ooh, ooh, everyone deserves a second chance, and everyone deserves a shot at making love last. I know that all of this is true. Ooh, everyone deserves a second chance, and everyone deserves a shot at making love last. I know that all of this is true, 'cause I gave my second chance to you.
Woo! Yay!
As soon as the KK concert was over, Tom Nook rushed to my house and asked me if I liked it, which I did. He also told me that KK would now be performing on Raeberry every Saturday evening. But the most exciting development was Tom Nook giving me the Island Designer app, which means we can make Raeberry look pretty now. I did still have to go to resident services to invite Etoile back to my campsite for the third time, and of course, she was very, very excited to be back, and I was very excited to have her back. Today, she wanted me to make her a terrarium, which I was able to make very, very easily. I crafted the terrarium using a nearby DIY bench, and then I went back to Etoile's tent, gave it to her, and also let her know that she can now come to my island. Resident Services approved her as my very last resident on Raeberry, and now I have a full island. The very last thing I did was get all of the construction permits for the Island Designer app. Now I can add pathing to the ground and change the cliffs and rivers of Raeberry, and that's what we'll be doing in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you after the 3.0 update comes out. Happy 5-year anniversary to Hey Mom, Just Want You to Know I'm Not Crazy. Make sure you stream the whole album as well as my song Second Chance. Bye!